More ladies.
12.5 volts.
It's your old pal Brian. It is my Wednesday. I go on about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Joy.
Volts.
I'm going to take the Seawind up for a flight first thing. I woke up about 3 o'clock in the morning like I always do. Briefly I start stirring.
12.5 volts.
And it occurred to me that I really hadn't checked those new louvers or vent covers on my travel trailer for stay. I hadn't checked them for height to be 100% certain that I could actually get up underneath trestles. Dole.
11.7 volts.
So, yeah, thought about that for 3 hours till I got up. But eventually what I did was I got up and I don't know if that's going to allow me to play or not.
11.7 volts.
Anywho, I got my cup of coffee and walked out to my lanai and looked out, and yeah, it's fine. But I did forget to cover the top of my screws with self-floating sealant. So while I was up there, I went ahead and fixed that. The self-floating lap sealant that you use on RVs.
11.5 volts.
And I made sure everything was sealed up real nice and pretty. Last thing you want is a leak, even a pinhole leak. Mother of God.
11.5 volts.
So I got that squared away. Good news, Ferg. Those pricks are sending me refrigerator doors, and they're actually in the mail today. And they're researching the gel blistering. That's going to have to go to somebody that really knows what the fork they're doing. It's something I can't do. Now, while I'm killing time, basically the history was this: a guy by the name of Chris Eppers. Look him up.
11.4 volts.
Ellie, come! He developed a place called Augusta RV, which was going to do the business model of ooh, glasses are fogging up.
11.1 volts.
The business model of factory direct, and he meant well. And about a year or so ago, one of two things happened, or both. He developed testicular cancer,
11.1 volts.
at which time he handed over the helm to a fellow by the name of Claude, Italian last name. Now, usually what happens is when companies combine, the stronger of the two presidents are it. So I suspect young Mr. Eppers
11 volts.
did develop testicular cancer. But the reality is that you can only have one president when you form a company. I think he got kicked. That's what I think happened. Well, this company didn't say shit
11 volts.
that they were combining on the web, and as such, boy, they already have my 10% down payment, and that made me nervous and jerky as hell. I'm like, well, I got the spreadsheet that says I gave $9,500, so I'll probably never see that again.
11.1 volts.
Now keep this in mind, my wife was the one that found the company about 2.5 years ago, and it's the best value. You save about a third next to any other RV out there, and it's very well made. And I got to be honest with you, right now I'm looking at it and it's still very well made. Their QC is slipping.
11 volts.
So I met Chris Eppers 2 Januaries ago, and he said, yep, I sell a great product, and here's my salesperson. So 1 January ago, I met Claude, the new company owner, and I said,
10.9 volts.
by virtue of my, by virtue of my business, I interview people. And since we're at 10.9, I'm gonna go ahead and bring her in. Landing. Pain in the ass to land. Way worse than the Icon. You got to get a glide slope of 2. No, I gotta. Oh yeah, that's up in. Bring it back.
11.1 volts.
So more about the RV factory is what it eventually became in just a few moments.
Throttle hold. 11.3 volts.
Are you good? You need a hand?